It's Wednesday, the 18th day of September 2019, and now it's time for us to brief you on what's happening around you. My name is Samuel Njoroge, and for the next 3.5 hours, we shall be letting you know of exactly what is happening in the country, the region, and beyond. Now, as of now, 5 minutes past 9, our news diary prioritizes these stories where the much-anticipated autopsy on the body of Dutch tycoon Top Cohen is expected to be conducted today at the Chiromo mortuary. The exercise aborted yesterday after his widow, Sarah Wairimo, demanded that a different government pathologist leads the exercise. Chief Pathologist Johansson Oduor has had to cut short his leave to attend to the matter. Elsewhere, the national assessment of learners in grade 3 continues countrywide as the Education Ministry evaluates the progress of the new curriculum. The exercise is being conducted by class teachers, and learners won't be ranked, and the ministry insists that the national assessment will not determine transition to the next class. All grade 3 learners will transit to grade 4 under the 100% transition policy. Also today, Senate Mashinani continues with its sittings in Kitui County in an initiative to take its proceedings out of Nairobi. Yesterday, senators extended their sittings at the Kitui Multipurpose Hall as they debated and eventually passed the county allocation of revenue bill. Now, this means counties will start receiving their disbursements as soon as this Thursday. And participation of women in trade for inclusive and sustainable development is currently ongoing at the Intercontinental Hotel here in Nairobi. Trade Cabinet Secretary Peter Munya is presiding over the event, and it is one of those that we shall be interacting with in the course of the daily brief today. Also, it promises to be a busy day within the corridors of justice at the Milimani Law Courts. Former Cabinet Secretary Treasury Henry Rotich, alongside other suspects in the Aurora and Kimwarer Dams scandal, are expected to appear before Chief Magistrate Douglas Ogoti ahead of the pre-trial slated for the 23rd of September this year. And meanwhile, still at the Milimani Law Courts, a case filed by former Kibra Member of Parliament Ken Okoth's widow Monica and mother Angeline comes up for hearing. Now, the two women had objected to DNA results released 2 weeks ago. Hashtag K24 Daily Brief at K24 TV at Sam W. Njoroge. Use that platform online to talk to us on the stories that we've just ran by you this far, as well as others that we shall bring in your way today. And you can also reach us using our SMS platform, that is 21111. Let's begin engaging our reporters who are on the ground to just brief us on exactly what is happening as of now. And would like to begin with Daniel Kariuki. He is the reporter who's following up the Senate Mashinani proceedings in Kitui County. And now he joins us live with an update on exactly what we can expect from today. Daniel?
Right, Sam Njoroge, good morning to you. In Kitui County, the Senate Mashinani is having their third day sitting here. This being on a Wednesday, the sittings are going to begin this morning, the county chambers, and also in the afternoon. But several committees are going to be having their sitting and meeting several institutions, and also the CPAC, that's the Committee on Public Accounts and Investment, will be meeting with the Machakos Governor, Dr. Alfred Mutua, on the audit queries of the year 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017 and 2017-2018. That will be happening in the county assembly chambers later on. And away from that, also the committee on ICT will be having a studio mashinani. They are going to be meeting residents of Kitui County as they engage with them on the data protection and also concerning the network connectivity in these areas. And the committee, one of the committees will be visiting the prisons here in Kitui, and will be listening to prisoners as well as the administration on various things. Those are some of the things that are going to be taking place today. And of course, the sittings in the chambers, you'll be looking at the order paper, some of the things that have been included in the order paper, and one of it being the county allocation, which was passed yesterday. The Senate, or rather the senators, had to pass a procedural motion so that they could extend all the way to midnight to ensure that they have passed the county allocation bill. This is the bill that allows, or rather allocates funds to different counties, and we've seen once again the county government of Nairobi will be receiving the lion's share of the equitable shareable revenue by the treasury. That's the 316.5 billion shillings, as Nairobi will be receiving around 15.5 billion shillings. And then those that will be getting the least allocation include Lamu, Tharaka Nithi, who are going to be getting, or rather the county governments will be receiving about 3 billion shillings in this year, the 2019-2020 financial year. That is just basically what is happening here. But in a few minutes, I'll be having an interview with the governor of Kitui County so that she can tell us more on, as a county, what they have received, or rather, how they have been able to engage with the Senate in this Senate mashinani. But for now, I want to hand it back to Sam. Sam, in a few, will be back on air. To you, Sam.
Karaoke, thank you for that update this far. However, yesterday you told us that the Public Accounts and Investments Committee of the Senate was to give direction on when they will be meeting Nyeri County Governor. Have they done that yet?
Right, they have not communicated about that, but maybe they are going to be making the communication today as they meet the governor for Machakos, Dr. Alfred Mutua, and they are going to explain if the governor will be appearing here maybe in the course of the 2 days that are remaining, or maybe back in Nairobi once they resume their sittings in the capital city. But we are going to be getting that communication from the chair, the Homa Bay Senator Moses Kajwang. And of course, there was this communication earlier on while the CPAC was having their sittings in Nairobi, and they said they are going to be ensuring that the governors are appearing once they have been requested to appear, and if they don't appear, then they are going to be issuing summons. Well, we are going to see, or we are going to get the communication and know why the governor did not appear yesterday, and if there was a justifiable reason not to appear, and if there was not, what some of the things or other recommendations that the committee will have undertaken to resolve that. Sam.
The senators were also planning to tour the textile factory in Kitui, and there was uncertainty on whether or not Enoch Wambua, the county senator, will attend that particular trip. What update do you have for us in as far as that is concerned?
Some the senators and the Senate leadership already toured the textile industry. That was on Monday. That happened on Monday, and the senators were there, including the Speaker of the Senate, and they were with the county governor, Charity Ngilu, in the textile industry. And well, Wambua did not appear, and yesterday I talked to him, and he said that it was an illegality it was actually an illegality, and that's the reason he did not appear. But well, we are going to be speaking with the governor and will tell us exactly about the textile industry.
All right, Daniel Kariuki, thank you so much for that update live from Kitui. What we can expect from that end today is an interview with the county governor of Kitui, that is Charity Ngilu, that will be coming your way in the course of the Daily Brief today. But also Daniel Kariuki tells us that various committees of the Senate will be sitting today to just talk about various issues, key among them the Data Protection Bill 2019 will go through public participation in Kitui, courtesy of the Senate's Select Committee on ICT. They are also expected to be meeting the governor of Machakos, that is Alfred Mutua, and he will be appearing before the County Public Accounts and Investments Committee. Before they left Nairobi, the senators had indicated that they will also be meeting Nyeri County Governor, that is Mutahi Kahiga, on audit queries related to the periods 2017-2018, but as of yesterday, and even by the update that we've been given by Daniel Kariuki, is that that particular sitting was postponed, and as of now, there has not been any word coming forth from the Senate in as far as when they will be meeting Nyeri County Governor. A lot you can expect from Kitui today, and we have Daniel Kariuki, who is on standby to brief us on exactly what will be happening from that end, but also happening today. In Kisumu County, embattled County Assembly Speaker, that is Onyango Olo, attempted to access the County Assembly of Kisumu today, a move that was not received kindly, by both a section of members of the County Assembly as well as residents of Kisumu. There was a bit of fracas in as far as this particular issue is concerned, and Baraka Karama, our reporter in Kisumu County, has been following up on this story and is on standby, and he will be joining us live to just brief us on exactly what has been happening in Kisumu this far in as far as this story is concerned. So thank you for joining us, Baraka Karama. Kindly update us on the extent to which this story has developed as of now.
Samuel, there is a standoff at the Kisumu County Assembly. Actually, as you can see from the background there, the embattled Speaker Onyangolo arrived here like 30 minutes ago. Of course, the tension is still very high in this particular assembly. Remember, Olo is facing grave allegations, and the members of the County Assembly did elect an acting Speaker, Elisha Oraro. And of course, yesterday we also saw the MCA for Kondele Joaquim Keja, where we saw him filing a motion of impeachment of the embattled Speaker. Tension is still very high. Actually, right now, what's happening is that the embattled Speaker is standing somewhere behind me, and of course is trying to access his office, but the MCAs are vowed to ensure that he does not make his way into that particular office. Actually, they say that he has to clear with the ODM party before they allow him to proceed into his office. Remember, earlier on we saw there was a fracas here. Of course, the police had to lob tear gas canisters in the air just to disperse the group that was escorting a lot into the office. Actually, we can confirm that at least scores were injured, and of course we understand that police arrested 2 people during that particular fracas. So tension is still very high here at the assembly grounds. Actually, the police have already erected a roadblock, and of course they are ensuring that whoever comes into this particular area is a member of either a member of the county assembly, and of course somebody who is a staff at this particular area. So tension is still very, very high here. Of course, the embattled Speaker Olo has also vowed that he has to go inside the office. Actually, we understand that he is supposed to chair a special meeting there. Of course, we'll be giving an update information up to in regards to that particular issue. He's accompanied by MCAs who are allied to him. So tension is still very high, and of course, we'll be getting his reaction, maybe statement as far as this particular issue is concerned. Earlier on, we recorded some pictures where we saw police dispersing the group that was trying to escort him inside his office. So, Samuel, we are still keeping an eye on this particular issue, and of course, we'll give you an up-to-date information as far as that particular issue is concerned. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Baraka Karama, for that update. As of now, that is the state of affairs in Kisumu County. 2 people arrested, scores of others injured as a fracas was witnessed this morning in Kisumu County, when embattled County Assembly Speaker, that is Onyango Olo, attempted to access the premises of the County Assembly of Kisumu. Remember, at some point, some weeks ago, he had been toppled as County Assembly Speaker, and instead, Elisha Oraro had been elected on an acting capacity. And therefore, it begs the question, what direction will this particular story take today? There was at one point Onyango Olo saying that what happened on the floor of the County Assembly was an illegality, and he still remains to be the Speaker of Kisumu County Assembly. He was not alone when all this was happening. He was accompanied by Kajuju Ward MCA, who is also Deputy Speaker, that is Roy Samo. And there was a time Roy spoke to K24 TV, and he said if at all Onyango Olo was to leave his seat as the County Assembly Speaker of Kisumu County Assembly, then it's only fair that he be given the chance to be on that seat in an acting capacity, something a section of MCAs could have or hear nothing about, because they say that he has been a close ally of Onyango Olo. Anyone would ask, when did the rain start beating the tenure of Onyango Olo as County Assembly Speaker of Kisumu? Well, I will take you back to events that happened a couple of weeks ago when it was alleged and subsequently warrants of arrest were issued on Onyango Olo on accusation that he was involved in a corruption deal of around 2.5 billion Kenya shillings when it comes to the allocation of Lake Basin Development Authority Mall. And of course, at that point, he remained at large until he surrendered to the police in Mombasa, and he was subsequently arraigned in court. And as of now, still there are schools of thought that argue he remains to be a suspect, he remains to be innocent until proven otherwise by the due process of the law. However, the members of the County Assembly feel that on integrity and ethics issues, as far as integrity and ethics is concerned, then he doesn't possess the moral authority to continue being County Assembly Speaker, Kisumu County. So definitely a story that we'll be following up for you right here at K24 TV. At 25 minutes past the hour, we would like to take our very fast break right here on the show, but we return with more briefs in just a moment.